Theo in White Plains. What's up, Theo?
Hey, Mike, I wanted to talk St. John's basketball a little bit.
Go ahead.
If this administration brings back Norm Roberts, it would be a huge mistake.
Boy.
Huge mistake.
Boy.
What on his track record has indicated that he can take this team anywhere past maybe the first round of the NCAA tournament next year? And Chris Monash came on your show last year, your show, and said that this team this year was supposed to make the NCAA tournament, and they're 5-10 in conference.
I agree.
What on Norm's track record has shown that he can lead this team, and why do media members not call Norm Roberts out? You know, they use the excuse that he's a nice guy, which he is. Norm is a very nice guy, but the man has completely failed as the head coach.
Agreed. Agree. I can't disagree with you. But
why should
here's the question. Well, here's the question. What do you want him to do? Is the option?
Mike, you can't.
Wait a second. Is the option? No, wait a second. No, wait a second. Wait a second. No, wait a second. You have to hold on. Now you talk. Now be quiet for a second. You have to look at it at what the options are. If you are just going to make a change for change's sake, then leave him in place because he is making strides. If you are just going to put an unknown in there who's going to have a 5-year plan, and we're going back to year 1 of a new 5-year plan, and the guy has to learn his relationships with the high school guys and learn his relationships with the AAU guys, and he's got to cut his teeth, and we're going to hire some assistant coach now and let him grow into the job. Well, then you're going to take 3 steps back before you ever
Mike,
even... Now, are you going to now... Are you an alum?
I'm not an alum.
Okay. If they ask you to put some money in the pot to hire a new head coach, you going to do it?
I'm just out of college.
All right.
I don't
No, you're not. Okay, so the answer is no. Wait a second. St. John's is not in a position to go hire a $5 million head coach. Now, where are you? Where are you going to? No. You just can't. Wait a second. You just can't come on and say dump the coach. Where are you going for your next coach?
You can go to Fran McCaffrey. You can go to
No, wait a second.
Coach.
That's
Why
not.
pick up
Wait,
the
you
phone
don't even know the
to Jeff
Cornell
Van Gundy?
coach's
Why
name.
not pick up the phone to Jeff Van Gundy, who loves the New York
Because
area?
Jeff Van Gundy's got. First of all, all right. Now wait a second. Because Jeff Van Gundy has no interest in coaching college players, and Jeff Van Gundy wouldn't
How do
go.
you know that?
Because I know Jeff Van Gundy. Because I know him well, and Jeff Van Gundy has no interest in coaching college players or recruiting them, and Jeff Van Gundy wouldn't go across the street for under $4 million a year, and St. John's is not equipped to pay a coach $4 million a year. They don't have the money.
Mike, but here's the problem with Mike. All right, but I'm saying
because you look at it as a wait a second. You're looking
Gregory.
at it as a fan, and you got to understand. You just don't poof coaches and then make a new one appear. You have to have the wherewithal and have the money and have the resources to hire a big coach. If you're not going to hire a big coach, why spin your wheels with another unknown coach?
Why can't they hire the coach from Dayton, Mike? Here's the problem.
You don't even know the coach from Dayton's name.
Wait. Here's the problem with keeping Norm after this year. He has built a situation where he has stockpiled 8 seniors, 8 scholarship seniors. If you let him coach this
Who
year,
has he signed for next year? Give me the names of the. No, wait. Stop.
For 4 years.
Stop. Give me the name. Give me the names of the players he signed for next year.
The names of the players he signed for next year. He has Ronald Roberts for next year. He has Devontae Grace as a recruit coming in. I mean, they're okay players, but Mike, they're not 5-star players. I have seen these kids play.
Right. So now, and who's your next coach? Now, who's coming to St. John's? Who's the next coach?
I would say Fran McCaffrey.
No, come on now. You can't. Wait a second. Wait a second. Fran, you can't bring a. You can't bring. First of all, you can't bring a guy in from out of town to coach New York who doesn't have any roots in New York. He'll get swallowed. Okay, you don't know what you're talking about bringing an out of towner into New York. It won't work. New York's an impossible place to recruit. You have to know these high school guys. It's taken Norm Roberts years to build those relationships. Listen, Norm Roberts has done a lousy job. He came into a terrible situation, but he should have been better by now. Okay? I got to be honest with you. He should have been better by now. Now, this year they were close. They were close, but they weren't good enough. They were close. They were better. They have some better players. They have some better players now. They're getting there. Are they improving? Marginally. Have they become competitive? Yes, they're competitive now. Now they're losing heartbreaking games is what it's come down to. Now they lose a whole bunch of heartbreaking games. They're in most games now. They're not losing badly. They're not getting outclassed now. And Norm has done it with class. He's done it with dignity. The program was a mess. What Jarvis did, the program was just awful. Okay? But if you are going to replace the coach, you can't bring in a stranger into New York. It doesn't work. And if you're going to bring a bright young head coach in here, you're going to then have to give him a bunch of years to get back to the same place. And then hope he's the guy. Now, maybe he would be the guy. Or you could go the no-brainer, great super mega coach and win. But you know what? St. John's is not equipped to hire that guy. They don't want that guy. They don't have a stomach for that guy now. They don't. This place is not set up for that guy. So, unless you got to offer me something really good, I'd say give him another chance. Unless you're going to, and listen, it's not good, I admit it, but unless you're going to offer me something really special, I would say give him another chance. 204, let's get to Mr. Met.
WFAN, WFAN HD, and WXRK HD3, New York.
WFAN 2020 Sports.
All right.